Back in 2000, The West Wing aired an episode titled Take Out the Trash Day. This was not an episode about Josh Lyman physically taking out trash. It was about Josh explaining what it meant to take out the trash. Taking out the trash means, how do you dump bad news? When you have news that has to be released and you don't want people to see it, you have to take it out in a way where you legitimately roll it out, but hopefully no one sees it. So how do you do that? Taking out the trash means you bury a story on a day that no one is going to see it. So that's why Trash Day was typically Friday. It was the day of the week where most people were not paying attention to the news because they were looking forward to the weekend. If you release something on a Friday afternoon, maybe it gets aired on a Friday night newscast, a local or national newscast, but hopefully you get it in the Saturday news cycle and it makes the Saturday papers, which is the lowest day of the week for readership. But nowadays, it's really difficult to take out the trash because news is not only 24/7, it is not only minute to minute, but it's second to second. It's viral. It happens all the time. So the question is, does the Trash Day still exist? Yes. But it exists like this in a viral world. Last week, Sheryl Sandberg Meta released that she was leaving Meta after working there for years and being a part of its massive success. But Sheryl Sandberg and Meta released the news not on a Friday afternoon. It was released in the moments after this was announced and was all over the internet. Remember this story from a week ago? So when everyone was watching the internet and watching live coverage of the verdict, most people were watching it online. They weren't scrolling around. They were fixed on the live broadcast. And just as people were doing that, Meta slipped in the news about Sheryl Sandberg. Now, why would Meta want to take out Sheryl Sandberg with the trash? Well, what that tells us is they didn't want any other follow-up stories. They wanted it to be a one and a done. She's leaving us. We thank her for all of her hard work. End of story. There's been a lot of stories since then questioning what was really happening behind the scenes. So there will be more to the story there. But the news dump still exists. So watch whenever there's a big story, huge story, look for who's dumping out the trash that day. There's always something.